There's no better time of year than the holidays for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. And, of course, Trey Mann. Team moving on here without him.
Yeah, no question that it's a risky deal to make because it's the kind of move that can turn a team's fan base against the front office. But trading one of the most popular players on the team is always risky no matter what you get in return.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Now here's Durant. And there's the drive. And KD throws it down.
You know what the result's going to be when Durant makes a move to the bucket like that. Just a matter of how hard is he going to throw it down.
Outside White. Edey with the rebound. Outside Durant. It's stolen by Oladipo. Here's Garnett. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
The point's right there. The product of Oladipo's defensive work. Once he comes up with the steal, he's ready to get into transition right away.
Here's Garnett. The rebound by the Nets. Durant feeling it out a bit. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Yeah, you know, at first glance, you might think Durant has trouble finishing through contact, but think again, folks. I mean, you can't measure desire by body type.
Now here's Garnett. And the points coming for him in big bunches. His average stands at just about 29.5 points a game.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that. Kudos for the effort, but he got there a little too late.
The Magic making a switch here. Outside White. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Outstanding concentration that time by White on the tape. Played through the contact and scored.
And we know Kuzma's always been a terrific scorer, but Greg, he's developed as a passer over time.
And Kevin, early in his career, Kuzma wasn't called on to be a leader, but he's grown into that role, and he puts effort into orchestrating for his teammates.
Kevin Garnett doing a nice job using those long arms of his to snag missed shots.
And it's Thibault in the corner. No good on the 3. And so it's Garnett who brings up the ball for the Magic. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Here's KD. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Garnett, right side. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Really hard not to respect the tremendous impact Garnett has on both ends of the floor. He plays with tremendous intensity in all situations and never gives you less than 100% effort.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. So both teams making some changes here.
It's your 407 penalty.
Both free throws good from Kevin Garnett. Nets trail by 6. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
I now would send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
I briefly spoke with Jamal Mosley. We talked about facing a point guard like Jalen Brunson, and he told me Jalen's got a great sense for angles and knows how to attack if anyone's out of position. We have to stay disciplined on defense. Of course, Brunson will be the focus of their attention tonight. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's Brunson, following the score by Kevin Garnett. It's Durant on the wing. There's the pick. Pass to Edey. Shot clock at 5. Offline with his 3. And it's the Magic's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Garnett. And Orlando again with the bucket.
There's that silky smooth jumper of Garnett's. Nice elevation, and the height of the release point makes that a reliable mid-range look.
Now here's Durant. He has 6. Brunson outside. And it's Thibault in the corner. The shot's good. On the assist by Brunson.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Magic leading by 5. Here's McCollum. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
And Garnett misses.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now here's Brunson. Hasn't made one yet. Here's KD. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
The 3 from McCollum doesn't go that time. Brooklyn trailing. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it. Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And it's slammed in by Garnett.
And when Garnett has it going, he's unguardable. I love how confident and versatile he is on offense.
Brunson goes in, and he makes good on the layup.
He's hard to stop when given any room to operate at all.
Here's McCollum. Edey with the rebound. Over to the left wing. Watson. A miss that time. Would have put him up. On offense, here are the Magic. Jackson gets the bucket.
And how about the strength of Jackson there? Uses it whenever he's going up inside and fighting through the contact.
Now here's Brunson. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Takes the 13-footer. The shot, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Kevin Garnett, the big ticket. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Orlando. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Orlando.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me. Not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
Here's Shepard. White with the defensive effort.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Great Kentucky native Reed Shepard followed in his dad's footsteps and stayed local for his college years.
How cool was that? His dad, winning 2 national championships for the Bluegrass State, was named the MVP of the '98 college tournament, and he even had a brief stint in the NBA. Reed, the 3rd overall pick of the 2024 draft, blazing his own trail.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordy Fernandez. He wants to talk to his guys. And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes, that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
Orlando leading. Here's White. Rebounded by Valanciunas. To the paint. Here's Boucher. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Here's Shannon. Scoreless thus far. Good on the three-point shot.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Jackson down low. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you love how Jackson Jr. has responded to setbacks and injury in his career. He doesn't get discouraged, just makes him work harder.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Caldwell Pope outside. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Shannon. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Wiggins from outside. The Magic again can't hit. In the corner, it's Boucher. Pass to Shepard. To the right side. Here's Shannon. And a rejection by Zubac.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this one. Man.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And here are the Nets. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. With the drive and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he knocks down the first one.
Second team foul.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Screen by Zubac. And it's White missing. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. And Derek White picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
And he gets... the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots at the game right here. First one falls for him.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Orlando trailing here. And it's Contavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That's his first foul. So for the Nets.
Second team foul. Substitution on the floor.
Zubac's in the post. Still without a basket. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Zubac has got the game tied up here for Orlando.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And Orlando making a change here, and he makes the first. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms. Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Can't overplay Brunson to shoot. He will go right past you.
Garnett high post. He's got 18. The Nets with the lead. Outside, KD. And the rejection by Jackson. Outside, KD. 6 on the shot clock. Second chance shot. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. Here's Garnett. And Garnett with the slam.
How about that for a flush? Garnett going up with confidence and packing a punch.
Durant drawing the double team. Brunson. Brunson stays agile and finds his opening inside.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Garnett. Plays it up off the glass. Garnett's got 22 points.
Garnett very comfortable close to the basket now. He's efficient as a low block scorer.
Right side, Kevin Durant. Back to Thibault. The wide open look for Durant. Again, the Nets for 2.
Durant has definitely been on one tonight, knocking down shots for himself at a high rate.
Garnett wide open. Bounces high off the rim and drops. 24 points for him.
And I like the decision making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
Pass to Edey. Over Garnett. Edey can't hit.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch. And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
Powerful flush by Durant.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
With one on the clock, and that one released in time, but no good. Kevin Garnett, the big ticket. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Orlando Magic. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we've got more in 2K Sports. It's coming your way after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. With it. No good that time. Here are the Magic now. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Bucks in Milwaukee. And that'll be the first of a two-game road trip for him.
You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Here's Durant. And then Durant with the jam.
Durant always ready to throw it down. You can't let him get close to the rack.
McCollum right side. Good on the bucket. McCollum's got it all tied up now for Orlando.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And that one's good. Brunson.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. And Brooklyn making a change here. And it's Orlando's ball. Trailing by 2. McCollum outside. Pass to Jackson. And he drops it in from the low post. Jackson's got 5 points so far.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And here now is Thibault. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And a wide open look for McCollum. Good on the triple. 9 points in the game so far.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
Brunson up top. 12 points for him. Stolen by Jackson. And they're moving it up. Knocked loose. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Number 15.
Garnett left side. The kick out to Oladipo. And we've got a timeout called by Jamahl Mosley. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Just 4 to shoot. Garnett nails the wide-open jump shot. Garnett's got 28.
KG just looked so confident. Like the moment he had the ball, he knew that shot was dropping.
In close, Durant gets the bucket.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
White down low. Now here's Wiggins. Still scoreless. And it's denied. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. KD with the bucket. Durant's got 6 here in this quarter.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
It's Garnett on the wing. And he slams it down right on top of Kevin Durant.
KG taking no prisoners and dropping the hammer down. Well, what a nice throwdown by Kevin Garnett.
Outside, KD. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
KD is so good at drawing contact. Really smart at finding ways to draw fouls and get to the line.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And the second free throw, good.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
It's Garnett on the wing. 30 points in the game. No good with the elbow jumper.
Unnecessary to go to the fadeaway there. It wasn't needed. Could have just kept it simple and taken the easy shot.
Left side, KD. Garnett with the block.
Big block that time by Garnett, using every inch of that frame to get the block.
Orlando trailing here. Now White. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Outside Durant. Pass to Shepard. Drives to the hoop. Now here's Boucher. Goes back up. Durant with it. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamahl Mosley. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Brooklyn Nets wasted no time hiring their next coach, Jordi Fernandez, shortly after the conclusion of last season. Despite his youth, Fernandez has been on the rise after stops as an assistant for the Kings, Nuggets, and Cavs, as well as coaching the Canadian national team. Kevin?
You know, D.A., we've been talking about Jordi Fernandez for a long time. Now his big break, and I'm very happy. I know we all are for Coach Fernandez. Hey, David, thank you. 1:53 left to play here in the third. Driving in. Shannon. And the rejection by Jackson. And we got a timeout here called by Jordy Fernandez. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Let's hear it for you. Coming onto the floor.
1:44 left in the third quarter. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Shannon. And the Nets miss again. Orlando leading. Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün Jjj is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
To the middle. Here's Heaney. Misses the layup. Orlando leading by 4. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sake, good luck trying to stop him now.
They get it again. And it's Watson with the ball for the Nets. Takes it inside.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
Right side, Jackson. Edey with the rebound. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Shannon. And that one is good. Shannon's got the game tied up here for the Nets.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
Jackson down low. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And the Nets with possession here. Here's Shepherd. Ooh, offline. It's all tied in Orlando. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the fight.
54. The Nets. 54.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And it's the Magic with the ball. Wiggins, right side. Garnett outside. And Garnett with the slam.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Brunson, no good.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
And Garnett, that's good.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordy Fernandez. He knows every possession is critical now. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, during the break, listened in with what Jordy Fernandez was telling the team. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. And when that three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Garnett outside. And Garnett with the slam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Left side Durant. Just 5 on the clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
Well, that's the kind of pressure Durant puts on the defense. I mean, you just can't sit back and let him do what he wants to. Body up on him, even if you may risk a foul.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
Garnett in the post. Oh, that's offensive interference. Brooklyn trailing. Outside, KD. A great touch on the 16-footer. KD's got 26.
I don't think KD's mid-range game gets enough recognition. I mean, if he has any kind of space, that mid-range shot is like a layup for him. It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Outside Durant. In comes Durant.
And you know, once Durant notices a lane, you're
nigga, you ain't got no moves, nigga. You ain't got no moves, nigga. Ain't nobody off-balling your bum ass, nigga. You ain't got no moves, nigga.
There was no hesitation.
Nigga, you ain't doing shit, nigga. You ain't got no moves, nigga. You ain't got no moves, nigga. None. No moves, nigga. You know that's just the truth, nigga.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Tries the spin move. Here's Garnett. It doesn't go for him. Nice D from Durant. Pass to Shepard. Outside Durant to take the lead. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Garnett, right side. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Garnett's length is incredible, makes him so hard to match up against.
Both free throws good from Kevin Garnett. And here is KD. Five on the clock. Driving to the basket.
You have no fucking moves, nigga. Listen to me. Nigga, ain't nobody off-balling. You fucking talking about? How's that off-ball, nigga? Why am I still white? I'm with the man who was guarding you, nigga. Show me. Flip it. Show me. Who am I off-balling with? Nigga, I'm with KD's man. How am I off-balling, nigga? Break it down to me. How? How? No, tell me how, nigga, because I'm on JJJ, and that's KD's man, nigga. How am I off-balling? Break it down for me, nigga. You ain't got no moves, my nigga.
Just in the second half. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Magic.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
And also, they continue to take advantage on the offensive glass. Those extra possessions.
Nothing, nigga. You're in a fucking box, nigga. You're in a fucking box, nigga. You don't have anything, nigga. You don't have nothing, nigga. Nothing for me, nigga. Nah, nigga. You ain't doing nothing, nigga. Keep it 2K, nigga. You ain't got nothing for me. It's on your head.
Some solid defense there.
Yeah, all right. That's cute. That's cute. Oh, that's bullshit, bro. All right, nigga. Little ball don't lie, nigga. Ball don't lie, nigga.
Consistency. Kevin Durant has played at an elite level since he's been in the league, and that's a lot of years. And continuing to do just that.
Here's Durant. 2 free throws coming up, and they.
That's not off ball, nigga. You ran into him. He's helping, nigga. It's not. It's not my fault. He's helping, bro. He's helping. That's not a switch. It's help defense. It's not a switch.
Pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
So it's Orlando now. The lead is 2. Oladipo with the ball. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Here's Jackson.
Oh, Jesus, I ain't gonna hold you. I needed that.
That's a player.
I needed that.
No fear. Jackson steps to the forefront, goes out and gets them a massive bucket.
Pass to Boucher. Out to KD. They set the screen. Count it, and the foul.
It's not off ball. Nigga, he's helping. What do you want me? He's helping, nigga. How's that off ball? I'm not switching. What are you talking about?
And we've seen Durant now hit big shots before.
Says who, nigga? That's his man. I'm not letting the CPU guarding you if they're coming over playing help defense. Nigga, if they're playing help defense when you drive, how am I letting the shit, bro? Y'all niggas.
Here's White.
I don't know what y'all niggas want, bro. I'm not switching at all off KD's man, bro. He's helping a fucking Chris Boucher. The fuck?
He takes it in.
About to switch there, would have been like, oh no, you playing the drop. Like, I don't know what you niggas want.
Yeah, Jjj, the pick working to full effect before the stop.
And, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Pass to Shannon to take the lead.
That shit out of here, nigga.
Down low.
Oh, yeah, nigga, dunk the ball. Oh, my God.
You don't always get that.
This nigga's stupid, bro. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
You can rely on Durant to do
That's
it all.
bullshit, bro. This nigga didn't dunk it. He wanted to go under the rim.
Team shots as well.
Pass to Hachimura.
Oh, make it back. Make it back, nigga. Shut up, nigga. We get it back.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Outside, KD. Into the lane.
Oh, I can't call a timeout, nigga. You lucky, nigga. All right, what's up?
On the way, Jackson.
A little nigga. He's a little nigga. He's a little nigga. He's little.
In the clutch, Jackson Jr. knew it was do or die time.
In the corner, it's Boucher. Pass to Shannon. Can't cash in.
Weekend. Make your free throws, nigga. Don't miss one, nigga. Don't miss at all. You better not miss. Don't miss. Don't miss.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Okay.
How fantastic was that? One mistake and the game's over, but he gets it done.
Here's Garnett. That will count. And
okay.
it's overtime. A do-or-die defensive stop. And they come up big. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And well,
Oh, give me 2 seconds.
Four quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime.
I got my best player now, nigga.
Here's White. Garnett, high post. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And Orlando has possession. Here's Garnett. And dead on that time. Beautiful shot. Garnett's got 46 points.
No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Here's Shannon. Victor Oladipo grabs the miss.
They're at the limit already. That, to me, is just lazy defense.
And Orlando has possession. The lead is 2. Oladipo. Basket counts.
Boy, the explosive nature of Oladipo's drives to the rim are incredible. Hard for any defense to keep him from attacking the way he does.
Pass to Watson. Fires the 3. That one doesn't go.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that.
Here's Garnett. They shoot again. And it's Durant with the rebound. Nets trailed by 4. Here's Shannon. Guarded by Oladipo. Shot's good by Shannon.
Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
There's Oladipo. Pass to Garnett. And Peyton Watson. The whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Right side, White. And Garnett with the slam.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him. That's what speed and agility will do for you. Big time play there.
And it's Kevin Garnett with the finish.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
And it's slammed in by Garnett.
Clutch bucket from Kevin Garnett. He wants the ball in these big-time situations.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Durant. Victor Oladipo grabs the miss. So Oladipo will bring it up for the Magic. 6-point game. It's Oladipo on the wing. There's the drive. It's stolen by Watson.
Good game, bro.
Stolen by Jackson.
I'll take that, dub.
So the Magic win it. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
And that about wraps it up.